This is sentence completion. You have to end the sentence for me.
Yeah.
The older I get,
the older I get, two things are happening to me. The more heartbroken I get, Mashiach didn't come yet, that Israel hasn't woken up yet, that we are still asleep, that I'm still asleep. On the other hand, the older I get, the more I learn, the more beautiful people I meet, and becoming aware of millions of things, and the older I get, two things are happening to me. The more heartbroken I get, Mashiach didn't come yet, that Israel hasn't woken up yet, that we are still asleep, that I'm still asleep. On the other hand, the older I get, the more I learn, the more beautiful people I meet, and becoming aware of millions of things. And actually, the older I get, I realize that every minute I lived so far was so important in my life, I could have not...
the older my child gets.
The older my child gets, the more I realize that the children are the highest revelation there is. See, the Torah, let me explain to you something very deep. You know, there's a Tana de Belial. It's actually a book written by Elijah the Prophet, according to our tradition. Isn't Israel dying for the Torah? Why don't see them back now? Because didn't they write the Torah only for Israel? Doesn't it say Tzavos b'nei Yisrael? The whole Torah was only written for Israel. So Israel is more important. You see, like, the Torah is the revelation of how holy the Torah is. Children are the revelation of that place that Israel is even before the Torah. So the children, which is higher than Mount Sinai, which is actually the relation of the Messiah, of Mashiach. So the older my child gets, the more I really mamish taste. Each time I see my baby, I mamish taste Mashiach's coming. And you know, my child is, the older she gets, the more she becomes a person, the more her soul is shining. I can talk to her, she talks to me. And also, I tell you, you know, I'm only a human being. But I know one thing, when the high priest pronounced God's name in the Holy of Holiest on Yom Kippur, must have been, you know, humanly speaking, must have been mind-blowing to God, right? And I tasted a little bit when my baby calls me. So it gives me a little bit what God tastes on Yom Kippur. God bless me, I can taste it every day when my baby is calling me. She doesn't know yet exactly how to call me. You know, she calls me Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. So now she's learning already. Abula, she calls me Abula sometimes. But very holy, very holy. And where are we up to right now?
You're talking about...
the older my child gets.
The older my child gets.
Okay, keep on, put it back. I'll say them.
3, 2, 1.
I'll be on. Something else, the older my child gets, the more I feel how much I have to learn, because soon she'll start asking me questions, and I don't know all the answers. It doesn't matter if I don't know all the answers, because children, I don't think, really think that you have to know the answers, but just, if you're with them on the question, that's okay with them. Only if you don't feel their question, then they won't have the answer, because something has to happen. Or you know my questions, or you know the answer. So I always know her question, but I still would like to know so much. And say something else which is very deep in my heart. That yeah, I was talking to you before. It says, person has to stand in awe before his mother and his father, and everybody says, how come in the Ten Commandments it says, honor your father and your mother? The father is mentioned first, in honor. On the level of awe, the mother is first. So in a nutshell, awe is a level of God revelation, you know, and the Haggadah we say, "V'moira godel zegilui shchina." A revelation is awesome. And I always stand really in awe of how much my wife knows more about the baby than I. Obviously, the revelation God puts in a woman to know her baby is just so awesome and so deep. But anyway, I just want you to bless me, Brother Bremel, and all you sweet listeners. Bless you back. We should live to see our children's wedding, our grandchildren's wedding. We should be good parents. Not what the world calls good, what God calls good. What our children will know in eternity that it was good.
Do you think the world is good enough for your child?
Ay. It's a very deep question.
Do you think the world is good enough for your child?
Ay. It's a very deep question. The world, as far as I'm concerned, the world, only Mashiach's world is good enough for my baby. But the only thing I can do and hope that I'll make it a little bit better, because this is what I have to do to pave the way for my baby to live. I got to make a new school for my baby. You know, it sounds maybe stupid, but I absolutely have not seen the school yet where I could take my baby by the hand and put it down and say, "Listen, baby, this is where you should learn."
Not come in and destroy the teacher. Not come in and destroy the teacher every 10 minutes.
I'll be back in a week.
Unless it's Brother Bremele. But let's hope by a few more years we'll have good schools. I'm just hoping always for a miracle. I hope for a little opening. The gate